What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Z Babe with another freaking video, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a video about your credit score. Y'all, let me tell you something. I am not a finance channel. I am not a expertise in credit, but I've been following tips, and it's definitely been working. So I wanted to share it with you guys. I know I've been MIA a little bit, but your girl be on the grid sign, always working. So yes, I wanted to talk about this, your credit score, okay? Credit score and protecting it, understanding. So basically, I bought this book. I really haven't finished it. I ain't gonna lie, I read maybe like 4 pages, but I've been studying credit so much that I really didn't need this book, but this book is a good reference. And it says Inspiring Secrets to Understanding, Controlling, and Protecting Your Credit Score, okay? And I'm gonna start reading it because if you do not know, I am currently looking for a place to live, but I'm not sure if I should get a home right now or should I just continue to keep renting. But that's another story for another story day. We're talking all about the credit today. So I just wanted to, share my little tips with you guys because it's been working for me, okay? But before we even start doing this video, child, I got my hand out. I already poured it because y'all need to be seeing the level that it's at. It's not a lot, but anyway. I just got off from work, so I'm dead tired, but I was like, let me get this video out because it's important. So, and shout out to all my new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all that has subscribed. I get happy every time I look at my channel and there's someone new on my platform. So get to know your girl because I'm a wild card. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about this because it is important, and I wish I would have known 10 years ago, and up to now, I wish I would have just known more about credit. So basically, my credit score used to be 541. Okay, 541. I've been living home for about 6 or 5 years now. I'll give it 5. It'll be 6, probably 2022. But it's been about 5 years and my credit score was really, really low. So what I did to improve it, number one is cut your expenses down to barely no expenses. Now for me, I moved out of I moved out of my own house and moved into my mother's house because for one, I just couldn't do it anymore. For two, I had a lot of unpaid things I didn't pay. And for three, I just wanted to get those things off my report because credit can haunt you, and yeah, I just didn't want that to happen. So me, I moved out of my apartment and I've been with my mom ever since. Two, a great way to improve your credit really quickly is to write it down. Writing it down is going to give you like a huge idea on what you owe and what you need to work on. For me, when I first started working on my credit, and that was a while ago, I had a lot of, okay? When I say I had a lot of, I had like 6 or 5 credit cards that were in default status. And so I had pages, okay? It was so bad that like I was depressed about it because I had pages of debt that I could not get rid of. So, number 2, you got to make sure you write it down. Like, write it down. Stand it in your face. Look at it like a mirror, okay? It's important that you write it down because it'll give you a more idea on what you need to work on. Put like your highest debts there and then put your lowest debts there. And I always use the Dave Ramsey method. Is where I pay my smallest debts first and then I start working on my biggest debts. That's the best thing that you can do. Do not work on your biggest debt and then work to the small one. No. So say that you have a card that's like, I say minimum is 300. that's like your lowest card that you have. Pay off that card first. Whether you have to pay minimum payments, whatever you have to do. But the only thing about paying minimal payments is that when you pay minimal payments, your interest so this is how I found out about credit. When you pay a minimum payment, say that your minimum payment is $25. When you pay your minimum payment of $25 to your credit card, what the credit card company is going to do, they have an interest fee that you signed up for that you legally, blinded, didn't read properly, or whatever the case is. They take that $25 payment and they accrue interest on your card. So it was basically like you ain't paid nothing. They took the $25 payment and they accrued. So say your interest is about 15%. So your interest is 15%. So now since your interest is 15%, or whatever, $15, because who knows about 15%, $15, and you paid 25. I don't have a calculator, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you really didn't pay that much, maybe $6 or $7 or $10 got, added to your balance. So therefore your balance is not going anywhere because you're not paying enough. So if you want your credit to improve drastically, you have to pay more than the minimum, because paying the minimum is going to get you paying nothing. Basically nothing's going to get paid off, if that makes sense. Y'all, I'm exhausted trying to make this video. So that is the best thing you can do. Write it down. And if you're going to start improving on your credit, pay the small one first. Number 2 is budgeting. This is my biggest problem with myself. I personally hate budgeting, but since I have been trying to budget more, it's been working. It's been working a lot because, for one, budgeting can save you, a lot of money in your pocket. Like, when you don't budget, then you don't have any money in your pocket. I'm filming this video in the bathroom, so if you hear some people on the other side, they're in the bathroom. But basically, budgeting does work. But, however, everybody can't budget. Like, some people just can't. Like, it's hard for me to budget. So if you're like me and you can't seem to budget your money, you can't seem to budget it, you just like, dang, like, I cannot budget this money. How am I going to pay off what I need to pay off if I can't budget? Well, you can't budget, then get you a second source of income. Where, for me right now, it's a second job. Sell some t-shirts, start a business, create a YouTube channel. But YouTube takes time, so that's not going to be an available source right away unless you're popular, somebody, and somebody put you on. That's 2 different stories. So get a second job and use your second job to pay off your other bills. And that way, when you have your other job, you're going to take that income and pay your bills, but you're going to take a percentage of the check that you're making from the other one. So say if you work 2 jobs and one of your checks is $500, you're going to take that $500 and you're going to pay off that credit card that was $300. And then you're going to take the other 2, maybe put in the savings account, whatever the case is. That's what I do. Like, when I get paid from my other job, I just take the money and I put it in my account. I let that be it. And then when I get my other check, or however you get your money, I take that check and I pay my bills. So I use one check to save and pay bills. That's what you're gonna have to do, because one source of income, it's just not gonna cut it unless you're making $250,000 a year and you're a 6-figure high earner. But right now, a lot of people are not six figures high earners. And even if you're in your 30s, like I'm in my late 30s, I'm 36. Like, people expect for you to make this huge, ridiculous amount of money when you're at this age. And it's just like, dude, I haven't got there yet. Like, I'm still like figuring the ropes. So that's a great way that you can, improve your score quickly if you get another job, period. Another thing that you can do to improve, to get your credit score improved quickly is simple. Stop going out so much. That's another thing I struggle with. Going out. Going out costs a lot of money. If you stay your ass in the house and drink hen dog or whatever, Glenlivet, vodka, Tito's, make yourself a margarita, do what you got to do. But if you want to make get your credit score to a higher being and you want to reach that, stay in the house. Try to spend less money on frivolous things like happy hour, because the last time I checked, there's no way that you can get like if you go back to a restaurant and say, hey, I was at happy hour, can I get my money back? They're gonna be like, no, we don't exchange alcohol. So therefore, happy hour is not useful, not reliable or anything. So, and if you do have to go out, because I do like to go out, try to go out with your friends at least once a month. You know what I'm saying? Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, like you're gonna have a problem. Don't be like me. Don't be like your big sis. I'm giving this a thing out. You know, another way that you can improve your credit score and get it up there really quickly is to simply pay that credit card off in full. So recently, I had a card that was the limit was $500, and I only owed $307. At first, I owed $407. So a week before, I put $100 on my Quicksilver when I got paid. I took that $100 and I was like, I was gonna put it in my savings account, but I was like, you know what? Let me just pay off this card. So I was contemplating in my head at work. I'm like, dang, should I pay this bill off? So I was like, you know what? F it. I went and paid the whole thing, paid in full. I asked the branch person at the place, you know, how long would it take for it to reflect on my credit? And she told me it would be like, I think she told me it would be like 1 or 2 business days. But I wasn't satisfied. I wanted my credit right then and there. So anyway, yada, 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 they approved my branch payment for my credit card the same day. So that is very, very important. And I was excited because my credit limit went from 500 to 1,000. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and also like another way to improve your credit really quickly is if you have an auto loan, pay extra on it, even if it's $20 or $30, and be consistent about it. So if you pay, for example, $325 and your car note is $300, pay $325. I'm telling you, it works. It takes the principal quicker. Every dollar counts when you're paying an auto loan. So now that I have been paying my auto loan for 3 years consistently, but now I'm paying more. My auto loan is shrinking and my credit score is going higher because I'm paying off debt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just important. Like, just make sure that I feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I'm so tired. It's just important. Okay, another way to raise your credit score really quickly and fast is do some research. Like I showed y'all this book, do research on anything that you feel like you don't know about your credit score, because, you know, especially as people of color, we kind of like neglect our credit, and then like later on in life we're suffering. And me personally, I don't want to suffer when I get to the walker. You understand? Like, I don't want to suffer when I get to the walker. Your girl is trying to be not struggling around that time. I pretty much had my time. So I'm trying to make sure that I, at least if I can't get any other thing in the world right now, is to take care of that and make sure my score is good, because it's confidence when you know you got a good score and you can go places and afford things. Because in this world, it's set up that you must, and repeat, you must be able to provide for yourself or you'll be homeless. As I was doing my vlog when I got off from work, I seen a homeless girl out there and she thought I was, recording her, and that was not the case. And she was telling me how she was being clean. And see, I always look at that stuff like that, and like, I gave her $7 and I told her, go to the store and feel confident on what you want to get, because if you look on my channel, I've been homeless before and I know how it feels not to have anything. I'm running off topic a little bit, but what I'm saying is make sure, like, when you're improving your credit, that you're taking care of it, because you can be put out in the streets and all of that, okay? Especially if you have a home. So you want to make sure you do that. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. I am so sleepy. Okay, so another thing that you can do to get your credit score really quickly is to simply cut back your expenses. Now, this was a big thing for me because I had a $277 phone bill with AT&T, and I said, honey, honey, no. What we not gonna do is running into 2022 and have a $277 phone bill. So I had 2 phone lines. I paid off my other phone and I closed the phone line, and then I had a phone line on the watch. Oh, you know what I did? I went ahead and canceled, because I don't want to keep paying that. That extra $200 could be going to my pocket. So cut down your expenses. If you have 2 cell phones, do like me. Let bygones be bygones. Put the thing in the box and go about your merry way. Okay? I'm trying to think of another one, but I am so tired. I know I keep saying that, you guys. I'm exhausted. What was another one? Oh, do not pay for credit repair. Do not pay for credit repair. Just simply write down from smallest to largest and work on it consistently. The last tip is be consistent on you creating your credit score. That's what I've been doing. Like when the pandemic happened, I took my unemployment money and I took that money and I paid off like most of my debt. I had $800 in credit card. $800 in car tickets. At least, like I say, about $2,000. No, yeah, $2,000 in credit cards, delinquent credit cards. You name it, it was on my report. So I've been working super hard to get it off. Old cable bill that I left from another place. So make sure that if you want to improve your credit quickly, make sure that you know what's on your credit. And for all those people that don't know your credit score, sign up for Credit Karma or sign up for Credit Sesame. Those are 2 big window avenues that they're credit friendly. They're not official, but they're letting you know like where you're going. So that is the end of this video, because your girl got to get some sleep. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a subscribe and leave a comment down below, and let me know how I'm doing my videos, because I need to know it's the liquor for me. I need to know how I'm doing in my videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.